Hello, and thank you for viewing my Art Find presentation on the Portrait of Derrick Hayes. On July 4th weekend, I made a trip up to Oakland, and on my venture noticed an abundance of street art that reflects Oakland's history of civil rights, community, and pride. One particular piece of art that really fascinated me was a mural located near the corner of Franklin and 15th Street. This mural is titled The Portrait of Derrick Hayes, and it is painted by Troy Lovegates. While doing some research on this mural, I was able to find out a little bit about the man painted here. According to the artist, this is Derrick Hayes, an Oakland resident who sells newspaper along Piedmont Avenue in the morning and roams around the city on his bike visiting friends later in the day. To paint a portrait of someone other than a prominent figure is usually a rarity, especially at this scale. But through this piece of art, it is apparent that Oakland residents really value their community. When studying the mural, you can see the artist use achromatic colors, but even with the absence of spectral colors, the portrait is brought to life by the highlights and shadows featured on the subject's face. I was really impressed with the realism exemplified here, which make it appear photographic in a sense. I also really liked Derrick's facial expression. It reflects the same emotion of pride through the glimmer in his eyes and the indentations created by the wrinkles and smile across his face. The subject's clothing, on the other hand, is painted in a different style, conveying texture through the folds of the fabric and repetition of dots painted across it, produce a more cohesive pattern. Here I am standing next to it. As you can see, it is massive. The manual labor that went into painting this was extensive. I could imagine that it would take days to finish a piece like this. And after looking more into the style of art of Troy Lovegates, I really came to appreciate the different pieces of art he would make. I definitely recommend anyone to look more into his other works. So thank you again for watching my video on the Portrait of Derrick Hayes.